So everyone, you guys enjoying the view or what? I am. Anyway, we are back with more of Gravity Rush Remastered. This is MegamanNG, and previously we've completed Episode 6, The Lost City, and restored this part of Old Noir, which gives us access to the train station. Basically, we can now travel to the entertainment district, but we're not going there, at least, not yet. Now, why is that? Because it's simple. We're going to be doing a side mission today. Since Gravity Rush is remastered with the release, it comes with all the DLC that was already released in the PlayStation Vita. We're going to get started with the side mission, the Maid Pack, and it's split into 2 parts. But for the sake of this episode, we're going to make it one whole episode. Yeah, we're just going to make it one part. You're going to see both parts in action, and I unlock a new costume along the way. Isn't that awesome? But yeah, I really am going to enjoy this for sure. I know you guys will too. And despite the fact I have to deal with background noise from my family, what else could I do? But now we need to find a way around. Oh, not to worry. Let's hit the high road and explore so that way we can find it. Yeah, the map tells us for us, but hey, it works. Right there. And don't worry, Cat can take a lot of punishment. She is a gravity shifter after all. Ah, there it is. Anyway, before we begin with the mission, I just want to let you guys know that if you enjoy the video, please make sure you hit the like button. We need to hit 20 likes on it. And if we do hit our goal, I will upload the next episode and hopefully begin episode 7. I promise not to disappoint. So without further ado, let's begin. The events that followed took place not long after Alias made off with Alt Noir's sacred gem. My actions to protect the gem earned me the trust of the city's residents. But there was one man who still misunderstood me. That misunderstanding would lead to my brief career working for one of the wealthiest families in Old Noir. Pops, I'm so cold. My nose won't stop running. My poor boy, are you coming now or something? I can't even provide a home for my family. I'm sorry, Pops. I didn't mean to complain. It's not your fault we lost the house. It's... What? You're still blaming me for what happened to your house? Oh, I give up. What do you want from me, money? So, you're finally gonna accept some responsibility? I know just the thing. Over at the mansion, they're looking for a new maid. The pay's good. A maid? That's not the kind of job that usually pays so well. What's the catch? Well, the husband's a famous writer, and he's always out and about looking for new material to use in his stories. So the wife, well, she gets a little stir-crazy all alone in that big mansion. It's rough on the maids, and Melda chews through 'em like candy. If only the husband wasn't out all the time, his wife wouldn't get so worried and scare off the hired help. Hey, us men need our space. We can't help who we are. No, Augean probably can't help being Augean. Alright, I'll give it a shot. I'm used to putting up with unreasonable people. That's what I like to hear. You know, I almost envy you. That Lady Melda's a real looker. If I was a little younger, I'd apply myself. Pops, why would you want to work for some crazy lady? You'll understand someday, Yuji. So, Shifter, do we have a deal? Yeah, it's a deal. It'll be nice to finally get these two off my back. I couldn't agree more. We begin the first part. The Diary of a Maid. I better get over to that mansion Augean was talking about. Unfortunately, that mansion's above ground. The objective is a simple one, but if you don't know much about this place, expect to backtrack and travel all over town just to find it. You just need to pass an interview. And don't worry, I will be providing all the information you need to know to pass it in the description. So that way it can be less of a hassle for you guys. And one last thing though, if you own the PlayStation Vita game, Gravity Rush, and if you don't have the DLC for it, expect to pay $4. But it's very good though, I promise you that. Hello, are you Melda, the lady of the house? Yes, what do you want? I don't believe in charity, so if that's your game... Huh? Charity? No, I'm here about the... And those clothes! They look older than you. Why are you wasting my time? State your business or leave this instant. Well, it's about the maid opening. Maid? You? Do I look so desperate that I hire any old riffraff that comes crawling off the street? Well, I need the amusement, so I'll give you a chance. I haven't even started working, I'm ready to quit. You won't be disappointed, madam. I won't hire just any old anybody. You better know a little bit about the city or you're no use to me. Pass a simple test and I'll consider you for the job. Alright, why not? What is the name of this part of the city? Simple. Old Noir. What animal is in the statue that used to hold our town's sacred gem? It's a fish. What is in the statue that stands in the town's fountain? Simple. A boy, frog, turtle. What is needed to fuel city projects? Precious gems. Nice. Well, at least you know something. It goes against my better judgment, but you're hired. Thank you, madam. I'll do anything, I promise. Hold on just 1 second. You're not working for me in those rags. I expect you to arrive on time and properly dressed. Nice, we acquired the maid costume. She's cute, and we have the trophy in service. Well, now you at least look the part. You should burn those awful things you were wearing. Thank you, madam. Did my clothes really look that bad? You have a wonderful house. I heard your husband's a famous writer. Is he here today? No, he's not here. He's never here. And even if he was here, he would be locked away in his study. I might as well be married to a ghost. I see. Your husband sounds very busy. Don't you get lonely in this big house? And don't you get tired of prying into other people's affairs? I don't pay you to ask questions, I pay you to work. Out front you'll find some knickknacks I grew tired of. Take them around back so the garbage people can haul them away. And don't lollygag. I hate lollygaggers. Yes, no, I won't lollygag. Why didn't she just dump that stuff out back in the first place? So this is the stuff, right? Now we gotta move the junk in time. So we have to move quick. So we have a time limit of 2.5 minutes. All we have to do is take the junk down. Question is where? Oh, that point right there, huh? Alright. Now I just need to bring over the rest of that stuff. It's not a pretty hard thing to do. You just gotta move from one spot to another. And if you're actually moving fast, you'll get it done quickly. There you go. Now that's 4 out of 10. Just need to keep on going with it. You have to make sure your gravity stasis field is big enough, so that way you can get 2 items at once. Then once that's done, you move to the other end, and that's about it. Not hard, right? But seeing Cat in that maid outfit is 1 part cute and 1 part kind of weird. Yeah, because she has a ponytail with that outfit. That's the weird thing. Not that I'm complaining per se. Alright, we're making pretty good progress. We got an 8 done in less than a minute. Not bad. Just we need to take these 2 and then we're done. All done. I should check in with Melda. Good idea. Well, that's done. Now I need you to bring me something sweet. I can get cranky without my sweets. I'm sure. What do you want me to bring you? The Melda Special Sundae. It's my own concoction. A mountain of vanilla ice cream topped by a gourmet cookie smothered in rich jam and sprinkled with flakes of bitter chocolate. You better bring me exactly what I want. No mistakes. I already placed the order with the ice cream stand over by the drawbridge. It'll be in a special box. Make sure the gourmet cookie is mint chocolate. Oh, and I only like the jam at the stand with the guard dog. The bitter chocolate flakes must be of the highest quality. They need to come from that store that always has the young woman lined out the door. Now scoot! If you let my ice cream sundae melt, you better not come back at all. Ice cream, a cookie, jam, and chocolate. Your wish is my command, madam. Oh, this is gonna be really tricky. Now we gotta find the ice cream. Huh. Yeah, but it's gonna be really messy. Although trying to memorize everything is even worse. So you know what? no. Second thought, no. Let's just slide our way through. Makes it easier. And we better not screw it up for Melda's sake, because Melda can be a real piece of work. Jeez, how can anyone be able to deal with a woman like her? Not me, though. I'm a guy who can handle stuff like this all the time. Is this the ice cream stand Melda was talking about? Excuse me, I'm here to pick up an order for Melda. So you're the new help, huh? Alright, I got the order right here in this special box. Got the ice cream, now for the cookie. I better get moving before this thing melts on me. Yes, we gotta find the cookie, and we have a 4-minute time limit. But to make it easier, let's go gravity-based. Though we have to use our gravity sparingly. There. Right there. Excuse me, can I get a cookie? Sure thing, little miss. Which one of our 4 famous cookies would you like? The miracle cookie. Thank you very much. Come again soon. Got the cookie. Now for the jam. That's number 2. Now we gotta find the jam. And the jam's not that far off. Or is it under? Oh no, what the heck? How the heck did this happen? Dusty, why'd you go and do that? And where'd the cookie go? Huh? Wait, wasn't that the right cookie? Oops, I better pick the right one this time. I need to go back and grab that ice cream box. And if it melts, we're screwed. Excuse me, can I get a cookie? Yeah, we already know. Thank you very much. Come again soon. Now for the cookie, let's get to the jam, and we're running low in time. And at least this one I got it right. Dusty will probably tell you that it's wrong. There's so many stands stand up. Which one is the right one? I'll have to go with the most obvious. Excuse me, I'm gonna need some jam. You must be Melva's new help. Here's the jam, and good luck. That does it for the jam. Now I have to find the chocolate. And the chocolate's down below, huh? Alright. We're only down to about 1.5 minutes, so we better make this count. And I like how they tell you that if you mess up, it actually knows. Look at these lines. Which one's the chocolate stand? Which one? Which one? This is hard to decide. I'll have to take this one then. All the young girls line up here. This must be the place. Excuse me, I'm gonna need some chocolate. You've come to the right place. Best chocolate in all of Alnor. Only the sweetest sweet and the bitterest bitter here. I got all the ingredients for Melda's sundae. Now I just need to get it back to her before it melts. And we're less than 1 minute away. We better move it. Speed it up, speed it up. Right there. 49 seconds and we're pretty much making some good time. Though I wonder if Melda had any idea that she's working with a gravity shifter. I brought you the Melda special sundae. Madam? Ah! Huh? Madam, are you okay? But please, you've got to help me. I opened the window to air out my husband's study, and 5 pages of his latest manuscript went flying right out of it. I can't let them fall into the wrong hands. But I just got back. What do you want me to do with the sundae? Who can eat ice cream at a time like this? It's the latest issue of my husband Gruyère's cereal. You have to get it back. Yes, madam. If she doesn't want the ice cream, I'll take it. And thank goodness we took care of that mission. Now we need to find the 5 missing pages. There's one. Those missing pages should be around here somewhere. This looks like one of the missing pages. I better read it and make sure. The dark tendrils of death began to slither into the recesses of Gruyère's mind. She was slipping away from the world, watching long-lost memories dance in her consciousness. The wheels of fate was being turned by the hand of the soothsayer, the same wrinkled hag who started the journey with those fateful words. The Legendary Adventures of Gruyère and the Queen of a Lost Civilization's Missing Memories. Issue 310, Chapter 1, page 101. Wow, that title's a mouthful. I don't understand what's going on, but whatever it is must be possible enough to keep going for over 300 issues. That's a lot, alright. That's one page down. Let's see if we can find the other. Said it should be around here. This is number 2. Found another page. Wait, something seems different. The sun was high and all the neighbors were away as she waited for the daily knock on the door. I could hardly finish the first knock when she came flying out of the door and jumped all over me. I responded more vigorously than ever, while she responded with what? And what the heck is this? That doesn't even sound like the same story. What kind of stuff are kids reading nowadays? Well, I better find the rest of the manuscript. Now let's find the third one. This must be number 3. It's the next page in the Legendary Adventures of something something. I can't follow the story anyway, so I'll skip reading this one. Kinda hard to start this late in the series. What's time to read that many issues? Alright, that makes 2 pages. I need to check around the mansion first. Another page. Wait, there's a number. I better check it. Feeling clean after a hot, steamy bath, she looked up into my eyes with satisfaction. I saw a thin trail of drool dribbling down her chin. Don't give me that look. I'm not actually interested in this stuff. I just had to check to make sure it wasn't the right manuscript. Speaking of which, I better hurry up and find the other pages. This is the 3rd page. I'd recognize that long title anywhere. Gruyère sure seems stuck in this flashback. Is the story ever going to come back to the present? Then the writing style is so weird too. I can barely keep track of what's going on. You and me both. My God. Alright, let's move this stuff out of the way. Wait, why can't I? Ah, there we go. Oh, it's just the 4th missing page. And that's a good thing because that's what I'm looking for. Now we need to find the last one and then bring it back. Said it should be somewhere around the mansion. This it? Yes, it's the next page in the other story. I better look over it just to be sure. She licked my face, seeking me out like a hungry beast. So beautiful, covered in a thick coat of hair like a what? She shook her tail in anticipation. Wait, tail? When I saved that poor stray dog from the streets, I might have saved her life, but in the end, she saved mine. That whole thing was about a dog? I mean, of course it was just about a dog. Now I better find the last page of that missing manuscript for Melda. Hey, why can't you be more friendly like that dog in the other story? Not that we blame her. Said it's somewhere. Maybe the wind kicked up part of the manuscript on top of a building somewhere. Why not? Let's head over and find out. Looking around. Where is it? No way I'm going to find it up here. I need... Ah, great. It says we need to check around the mansion. I have to find those missing pages. We've already found 4, but we're 1 short. They say it's somewhere around here. Nope. Check around the mansion. And this must be around the mansion. Aha! This must be it. Here we go. It's the 5th and final missing page in that Gruyère story. Wait, now the soothsayer is having a flashback? Does this thing ever move forward? Who cares about some old hag? What about Gruyère? And who's this new character being introduced? It would take a magician to wrap this up. Oh well, someone must be enjoying it if the author can afford a big mansion like that. I better get these back to Melda. That's all of them. And thank goodness for that. Madam, I found all 5 of those missing pages in your husband's latest Greer story. Well, your performance today was tolerable. I suppose you expect to get paid. Here. Wow, look at all this money. I can pay back Aujin with some to spare. Thank you, madam. I'm expecting big things from you. I may not be the easiest woman to work with, but I appreciate your effort. She can be nice. I won't let you down, madam. My first payday, I don't get to keep any of it, but I guess a promise is a promise. Now let's head back to Aujin. Besides, he needs to get his house back on his feet, and hopefully us off his back. Jeez. I gotta say, this Maid Pack's interesting. Very interesting to say the least. Huh? Where's Aujin? He disappeared! That little girl's crying. I wonder what happened. Hey, what's wrong? Why are you crying? I dropped the money I need for Mommy's medicine. She's real sick and it's all my fault she won't get better. Well, I've got some money. Here, take it. You need it more than I do. Really? You do that for me? Thank you, miss. That's a way of saying thank you. Oh boy. Oi, I'm guessing by that outfit you got the job. How much money did you pull down today? Well, I got the job, and I put in a good day's work, but there was this girl and she was crying, so... What? You gave her the money? What about us? Yeah, what about us? You like giving money to sad little kids? How about I start crying for you? Oh, for the love of... Who I help with my hard-earned money is my business. Here's an idea. Why don't you two get a job? And we get the trophy, the Diary of a Maid. My first day as a maid was over. Melda was a tough mistress, and the job wasn't easy. But the feeling of accomplishment when I held that first paycheck in my hand was undeniable. Who would have guessed that my new job and my association with Melda would drop me right in the middle of a scandal? But that's another story for another time. Sweet. We got that done. Now let's see. It's time for us we tackle the second part. The Madam and the Shifter. And yes, we're doing this as one whole part. Why? Because it's easier for me and that way you guys can be entertained. For better or for worse. And at least the reputation's improving, though if we hit the maximum reputation, which is Top Cat, we get a gold trophy for it. It's time we check it out and conclude the Maid Pack. There it is. I got a bad feeling about this. Let's begin. The events that followed took place after I was accepted as a maid in the Melda's service. I was still penniless, but excuses wouldn't put a roof over Aujin and Yuji's head. I thought it would be easier to earn the money they needed than to try and convince them that the house incident wasn't my fault, so I headed to Melda's mansion and right into trouble. Wait, wasn't that the police? What were they doing outside the mansion? Well, I better hurry up. I hate to be late on my second day. Oi, Shifter! Oh no. Hey, I need to talk to you. What? Is it about your house again? I don't have time for this. I need to get to work. No, it's not about the house. Well, it's about Melda. Did you hear? Hear what? I just found out myself, but her husband vanished. She filed a missing person report. What? Really? Is that what the police were here about? The police? I guess the rumors are true. She really off the old guy. Oh, she's a smart one. Filing a report to make it look like she's worried, Whenever those two were together, they were always fighting. I guess she finally had enough. What? You think she killed her husband? She might be a little rough around the edges, but she's no killer. She was even starting to be nice to me. She's really sweet once you get to know her. I think. Well, rumors are just rumors. Without proof, she's the only one who knows she killed her husband. Just figured I'd warn you. I don't need warning. Melda wouldn't hurt anyone. Anyway, I need to get to work. I still have to change into my uniform. Good morning, madam. It's me, Kat, and I'm ready to work. Fine. Get to work then. I'm in a bad mood. Huh? She's even grumpier than usual today. I'm sorry to hear that, madam. Can I get you something to drink? A drink? Do I look like I need a drink? I need to go. Get out of my way! But what am I supposed to do while you're gone? I'm sorry, madam. You must have a lot on your mind with your husband. And what do you know about my husband? I see that look. You think I did it too? Oh, just go home. Huh? I didn't. Leave. I'll manage on my own. I don't need anyone. What did I do? Yes, madam. I'll be leaving then. I guess I get the day off. Something about this is bugging me, though. Now we enter part 2. The Madam and the Shifter. Melda's angry. Even for Melda. Hey, where's she going? She's not going to be happy if she spots me. I need to keep my distance. So it looks like we're playing a waiting game. We need to keep our distance and stay far away from Melda as possible. Or rather, just a set distance. Because if she spots us, the mission's a bust. But all this is making me curious. I mean, what the heck? I should back off a little. I know. She stopped. What's she doing? Did she just throw something over the edge? I should back off a little. Yes, I'm keeping my distance. While at the same time keeping an eye out for Melba's movements. Using the camera really is beneficial here because I can move it about while keeping an eye on Melba at the same time. Looks like we're playing a waiting game here. And a very serious one at that. You? Are you following me? You're fired! Well, we screwed that up. But at least the checkpoint system is essential. But still, all of this is making me curious. I can't believe I screwed that up. Yeah, I suck. Yeah. I am staying far away from this woman as possible. This woman is like really messy. She's going all the way. And now she's heading westward. You know, for some weird reason, this bit reminds me of LA Noire, where you have to tail someone without getting busted. And if you get busted, you have to redo it again. However, in this case, we're tailing her in a maid outfit. I'm like, okay. What is she doing? What was that all about? Melda hailed a cab. Where's she going now? That looks like Melda. Hey you, are you the new maid at Melva's place? Why is she so interested? Yes, that's me. Can I help you? My niece worked for that witch. Got worked to the bone and fired for her trouble. Melda came into the world mean and she'll leave it mean. Well, she can be a little difficult sometimes. I wouldn't know anything about that. Heard her husband got tired of that attitude and gave her a piece of his mind. I'll bet that's why she whacked him. What? Well, you shouldn't believe everything you hear. She wouldn't do that. I know someone who saw her coming out of that fishy 2-bit fortune teller's place. Wonder what that was all about. She probably left to go cover up the evidence before the police got to it. What a woman! Hiding evidence? Meeting fortune tellers? Really, she's not like that. Now we gotta follow the cab. The question is, where is she going? Maybe Melda did kill her husband. Sounds crazy, but something about this seems very strange. And yes, now we gotta follow her. And thanks to these, we can keep our gravity gauge high. She's heading towards, I think, near the church. Yep, I knew it. Yeah, but I'm keeping my distance for the sake of it. Yeah, we're following it. What's she doing way out here? Is she looking for something? They say the killer always returns to the scene of the crime. You there! Yes? What are you doing down there? What am I doing? Oh, well, I was just taking a stroll. Wait, aren't you the Gravity Queen? You know, we could really use your help. Someone in the area reported hearing yelling. Yelling? Where was it coming from? Right around here somewhere, but I haven't heard anything myself. Maybe it was a prank call. A man yelling. Melva left. Maybe I should check around the area she was looking. What's this? A letter? It's addressed to the madam from one Pandora's Fortunes. It's kind of hard to read her writing. Maybe the key to solving this case is in the letter. I know I shouldn't open other people's mail, but this is a matter of life or death. A shining blade twinkling in the void. Soar on the ground like an eagle. Hands are as feet while you listen to the earth. Go to the root with a secret. Are these instructions from the fortune teller? The first 3 items are crossed out. That just leaves the 4th. Go to the root with a secret. If I want to get to the bottom of this, I have to find that secret before Melba does. Maybe you'll find something along the root of these trees. Nope, nothing around here. But we gotta see. Nothing here. Not even the gravity stasis is enough. Nothing here either. And I must have missed some line. Nope, nothing here either. Still nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Still nothing. Maybe I'll find something along the root of these trees. Around the roots. That means I'll have to keep looking. Even it means I have to check through the entire park. It says around the roots. And yeah, this is going to be a very hard part for us. Nothing here. Nope, nothing here. Yes, it's already been said, and still nothing. What the heck? Come on. Gotta find it. But where? Still nothing, and I'm still looking. Checked every tree. Maybe I'll find something around the roots of these trees. Hey! This is part of the husband's manuscript. Maybe this was the secret the fortune teller wanted Melda to bury. I wonder what it says. She never understands me. Maybe she's better off without me. I saw her standing there one day, hovering over my bed, watching me sleep with that cold stare. And that knife glittering in her hand. Wait, this isn't a manuscript. It's his diary. She did do it, didn't she? The evidence is flying away! There it is. Huh? He's the man from the painting in Melda's mansion. The suit, the beard. It's him! Melda's husband! He's alive? And I found him! Nevi! He's gone! And I was so close! The Nevi must have got him! I won't let them get away with this! Now we take the fight to these freaks! Engage! Oh, really? Fine, let's do it! Let's give him the rider kick it deserves! And I like how you can just use evasive attacks just to dodge it. That's sweet. More Nevi. I'll make him pay for Melva's husband. And they're around. I can't let the Nevi get away with this. Ow! And I wanted to go for the record of hitting him without getting hit or landing. Ow! Oh, you like playing rough on the edges, eh? I don't mind it. Yeah, that should deal with you. More Nevi over there. I'm not letting a single one get away. Here we go. Rider kick. I like how we move quickly. Stop. Nice, and we get the trophy Frequent Flyer. Sweet. And there's still more. These things just don't know when to give up. You know what? We did our jobs. Let's land on the wall and kick butt. Yeah, I only did it just to get the trophy, but at least seeing it here is a good opportunity for you to do so. And now you gotta keep doing the dash kick. Ooh, I love the dash kick on that one. That's pretty awesome. Gotcha. Now let's take care of the last few. Engage. Yeah, I got hit. If I had just been a little faster, I could have saved Melna's husband. Hey! Ori! Huh? What was that? Let's check it out. What the? What's going on? He's not dead, is he? Excuse me. Oh, thank heavens. I was trying to get your attention when those monsters showed up, and I slipped and fell down here. You're Melda's husband, right? You're not a ghost, are you? Aren't you here with my rescue party? Wait, I recognize that uniform. Did Melda send you to find me? He doesn't sound like a ghost. Let me just cut to the chase. Did you run away from Melda because she was trying to kill you? Are all the things you wrote true? Oh, that whole thing? I was just branching out. Figure I'd try my hand on a suspense novel. Wait, you thought my wife tried to... No, of course not. But she has been acting kind of funny. Going all over town doing weird things. Well, whatever it is you're thinking, you've got it all wrong. I just came down here looking for inspiration. But well, I couldn't get back up. Maybe we should take this talk topside. I'm a little nervous after that last fall. I still don't get why Melda was acting so funny. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's just like the fortune teller said. You were right here waiting for me. Melda, I'm so sorry to worry you. You came all the way out here looking for me? The police weren't going to do anything. They thought you ran away from me. I didn't know what to do, so I tried the fortune teller. So was all that funny business because of a fortune? I let my writing become the most important thing in my life, but nothing's more important than you. I'll never worry you again. I promise from today I will treat every moment together like it was our last. Let's travel the world. Just the two of us. But what about the mansion? I thought you didn't want to leave like family. What's the point in living a trapped life? It's time to sell it and live our lives the way we want to live them, Melda. I love you. From now on, it'll just be the two of us. It's the start of a new life. That's the first time I've ever seen her happy. I should have known she wouldn't kill her husband. That's what I get for listening to rumors. Wait, if they sell the mansion, what happens to my job? Does this mean I'm fired? I was starting to believe the scandalous rumors about Melda. Then I found her missing husband and reunited the couple. They agreed on the spot to embark on a new journey together. I wished them the best. I was out of the job, but that wouldn't last long. My next job, well, that's another story for another time. And there you have it. My reputation's improving. Which means my max power levels have increased. Whew, boy, what a heck of a quest that was. Yes, it was long, but it was satisfying, but let's just end things here, head to the manhole, and head to our save point. Why? Pretty simple, because I want to save my game and call it a day. So yeah, this is the first of the 3 DLC packs that are included with the remastered version of the game. And for $30, you can't go wrong with a deal like that. I'm being serious. So anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for, well, being there for this episode. Yeah, it's split into 2 parts, but I made it one whole part just for the heck of it. So right now, let's zoom and head to our save point. Yeah, so we're done here. Thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot to me. And one last thing before we do, or rather 2, you can now choose which outfit you want. I'll stick with Kat's outfit for the time being. And in addition, let me show you guys something. Go right here to the trophies, right? Watch this. Gravity Rush Remastered, Maid Pack. Look at this. If you complete all of these, they fill up the puzzle of having Kat in her outfit, in her maid outfit. That's pretty cool, and I kind of like that. Alright, so yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Next time we begin episode 7. Alright, peace out.